How are you doing all there, fellow ass cheek lovers, and welcome today to this tutorial where I'm going to learn you guys how to edit like PewDiePie. Well, actually Brad won, but we don't talk about that. We all think PewDiePie edits the videos, right? Yeah, okay. Well, first of what you want to do is look at your nice desktop and open your folder of very legally acquired software, and just open Premiere Pro. We're gonna work with Premiere Pro here, but if you use something else like Vegas or Movie Maker or whatever you use, you can fuck right off. So then what we have is we have our main windows over here, and what we're gonna do now is basically gonna drag some footage in here. I've got some footage already, and what we're basically gonna do is use that. Nice rule of thumb is to keep all your footage and all your clips you're gonna use in one big pile over here, so that at the end of the day you can't find shit anymore. We're just gonna drag something up here. As you can see, it has some black lines around the side because I record in 720, because that gives those nice crispy quality that you want to acquire if you want to copy Pew's quality. And what we right now have is just a clip of me climbing up the chair, just really normal stuff right here. So what you're gonna do first is you want some music, and what I basically use is I have this one clip from the PewDiePie vs T-Series livestream where they were basically streaming this nice calm music, and I just recorded it for 7 minutes straight so that I could use some nice calm music. So what we're gonna do next is just keep that under there at all times, so that you don't have to over edit it and just come back and edit in some more clips with music, because that would take too long, too much quality. We don't do that here. And as you can see over here, something happened. Hey, that's important. Well, another day, another reason not to fuck it all. So that's basically just a very normal way to start a video. And what we want to do right now is just edit some stuff in. And we have a nice folder over here called memes, and in that folder I basically have all different kinds of clips that I can use throughout different types of videos. So what we're gonna do now is basically drag some stuff in. As always, just keep it in there, keep it nice and organized. Just some very basic ones. What we also maybe want is some sounds, so we're gonna look through here and just find some sound effects. So what we're gonna do right now is we just have a holy sound and just play that in here. Also, if you want some text, go down here, click on this button and add title. Just give it a name, it doesn't really matter. And just crank the size up to 11. Nice. And basically put this on here, crop it in a bit. Nice. Now we want some movement on the screen, because now it's very static image, and we don't want that. We just actually want it to like move a bit, zoom in a bit on the text. So what we're gonna do right here is scale this down a bit, and over the course of the rest of the text we're gonna enlarge it so that it looks like the text is coming closer. If you also want, you can just pump up the contrast to 100, like nothing is visible anymore. That's always nice, because it gives those nice deep fried textures, which we really want in those PewDiePie videos, because PewDiePie is a nice crispy motherfucker. Okay, what we want right here is something happens that we don't expect. So what we do is we take out the Metal Gear Solid alert sound. Of course, that's what I wanted. And we're just gonna drop it in here and just line it up with the first words. And what we're gonna do right here is get in a preset I made myself, zoom in blur, which is basically zooming in but with motion blur. I like to use it from time to time. There we go, we have a nice zoom in blur. What we're gonna do right now is get some of those classic PewDiePie movements in, which are the twirl, the Some people say you gotta do it with After Effects or you gotta have another program. too much work, and we don't have that much time to work with anyway. So what we're just gonna do is get in the troll effect, put it in here. I'm gonna zoom in on the face though, because it gets easier that way. See, what we have right now is the troll effect, and we can troll it as much as you like, but we do want the movement twirl. So what we're gonna do right here is angle, keyframe, and just move it around till you like it. And there we have it, the troll effect. It's not that hard, See, we still had the music we wanted to work with, so we're just gonna drag that over here. Nice. Make sure it doesn't line up with any other music, because then you get an overlay of way too much music and it can get way too annoying. But if you want to go for the real Pewdiepie experience, you might want to do that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What I want to do right here is, because something weird is being said, we just want to get in Jontron, because Jontron is a way better YouTuber anyway. And we just want him to say the classic line, which I am not allowed to say, because otherwise this video will get demonetized. What the fuck? FBI, open up! What we have right here is that the music is way too loud, so we just want to crank that down a bit at the audio mixer, because otherwise it gets really annoying. Also, some things you may want to edit are some Chroma Keys, which are really easy to use. Something like a fire effect, just drag it on there. It doesn't have sound most of the time, so you can just unlink that Chroma Key, drag it on, green, and just get that away. Maybe try to reposition it a bit. There we go. And crank it up to 11 with the contrast, of course. Most of your favorite effects are going to start with a C, like Chroma Key, contrast. Yeah, it has to go on for way too long, because that's how you stretch it out to 10 minutes.
And then we're just gonna have this one.
What you want to do is cut out right in the middle of the screams, because you get those perfect cut screams moment, which are always satisfying to watch. And we're basically going to get in the bird exploding meme, because that one is always a banger, if you know what I mean. And just clip out the explosion. Nice. And now we have just basically what a PewDiePie video is like, with a bit more editing, because this takes some time. Well, another day, another reason not to fucking end it all. What the fuck? Let's see what the hell's going on YouTube at the moment. At least, hopefully it's not too bad. And that's basically how you make a PewDiePie video. But what you want to do right now is you can go through with the rendering on 1080p 60 FPS. But what you have after that is a high quality video, and we don't want it here. So just convert it multiple times, drag it in, convert it again on a lower quality, convert it again on a higher quality. That's how you know you get those ultimate PewDiePie quality. And this is basically it. What the fuck is this? To be fair, it was kind of a meme video, so it wasn't really fair to you guys, but to be honest, this is really how it all goes behind the scenes, and it was very weird me editing a video, so I'll probably never do that again. But basically this is really how PewDiePie or Brad1or2 edits the videos, although it's a bit over the top at the moment. But don't look too much into it. If you want to get better at editing, the only advice, real advice I can give is practice your ass cheeks off. And that's basically how you get better at it. I've done it for multiple years now, I've always edited my own videos. But still, just try, and most of you get better by the time you keep making videos. So don't worry too much about it. That was basically the video. I hope it wasn't too memey for you guys. I hope you still learned some stuff, because the video is still educational if you watch it at the right time, at the right way, at the right speed. I don't even know, but hope you learned some things from it. And if you want me doing more tutorial stuff on this channel, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. And like the video, subscribe, make your friends subscribe, and yeah, I'll be live streaming this Sunday. Maybe I'll do some editing even there. Probably not, because it's boring to watch. Me just silently staring at the screen, clicking and laughing to myself all the time. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, and bye bye.